guys, it's Ani from Create Your Future, and today I have a success story from a client that has had sessions with me, but also she has taken the Manifest Your SP Now course, and she's been seeing movement, I believe like within 2 days. So I will be sharing that success story with you guys. Also, I will be sharing a personal success story of mine towards the end of the video. So stick around for that too. All right, guys. So this story is very. I like this success story a lot because it shows you that you gotta persist. It shows you that life happens, and sometimes life feels like a test when it's not. So, all right, let's get into the story, you guys. Hi, Ani. I wanted to start off by saying how much I appreciate you, girl. From the 2 one-on-one coaching sessions we have had to now, working through your course, girl, you are like a sister to me. Truly grateful to have crossed paths with you. I'm grateful too. Ani, I got movement literally within 2 days of taking your Manifest Your SP Now course. As you know, my SP is long distance and in the public eye. So social media has always been an issue for me, but I remember you telling me that it does not matter. What matters is my intentions and to have blind faith in the unseen. Well, me and SP have had our good moments and bad moments. He gets very close with me, then we'll back away and say we are just friends. I remember during one of our sessions, I had expressed that I would love to have a long phone conversation with a specific person without me having to ask him to call me, so without having her initiating the conversation. Girl, that happened as soon as I started working my way through your course. I had contacted him to have a general chit chat, and he literally asked for my help. And we ended up having a call that lasted about 40 minutes. We have never talked for that long, so that was totally unexpected. He started flirting with me again, too. Another thing which I had been struggling with a lot recently. I wanted to share this movement with you as I have been intending to give you feedback. Currently, a specific person seems to be busy with work and we have not been chatting as much. My mental diet has been on and off these last few months because of family situations. Okay. 3D has been testing me. 3D has been testing me, and I ended up failing my exams because of the stress of my family members' deaths. But I have not stopped affirming, Ani, because I promised I will invite you and Amanda to my wedding one day soon. During times when I am so upset, I watch all of your videos, including the course, and I start affirming even while exercising. I intend to be your next biggest success story, Ani, and I look forward to booking another session with you. Thank you for all the love and support you have given me. Well, I am so happy for you, girl. Like, I remember that was such a big thing for her to have this long conversation, to have SP flirting with her again. And she mentioned something in there that she said 3D has been testing me. Well, I want to address that because 3D never really tests us. It does feel like a test when 3D, like old fears, assumptions, beliefs are coming at you left and right? Because there's a purging process, and then life just, we're 3D, we're humans, right? At the end of the day, we're living in this reality where life does happen. Like, family members do get sick, exams are not passed, right? So we all go through that, but that brings you closer and closer to realizing, wait a second, I have full power over these situations. I don't have to allow all the time for, 3D to get to me, because the real truth is my inner world is my real world, and the outer world is just reflecting my inner world. So I do not, hey girl, if you're watching, I love you. You are a sister to me as well. Like, I love you, love you, love you. I'm so happy for you, and you are going to be a big success story. I can feel it. Within 2 days of taking the Manifest Your SP Now course, and you got movement, that's crazy. So I'm so happy for you. Please don't think 3D is a test. 3D, remember, 3D, there's a lag time in 3D from the moment we think to the moment we affirm. 3D is still trying to catch up, right? And what happens when it's trying to catch up is all of your old stuff's coming up to the surface, and you think it's in real time. So we always want to realize that 3D is never real time. It's old, right? So the faster you can remind yourself that, the better. So if you can maybe write it down somewhere, or maybe have it like on the wallpaper on your phone or something, that like 3D is old, or don't react to 3D, or something like this, right? If you can do it, because those reminders are a huge help, you guys. A lot of you don't realize you're reacting until it feels disgusting, like until the reaction is so much where you have already spiraled, right? So you want to catch yourself as quick as you can. And you know what? If you've already spiraled, that's okay, you guys. On my manifesting journey, and like now I can say like I'm a really good manifester. Like I got this down, obviously, because I'm coaching so many people and they're getting so much success. But when I used to have reactions, I would react for a long time. Like if spiraling was a sport, I would probably be the gold medalist, Olympic gold medalist at spiraling. Okay. Like, so please, like, do not worry about spiraling or reacting or any of that, because you can come out of it. When you go through it, just let it happen, let it flow. It's not going to last forever. You will eventually get back on track. Okay? So if you guys have been there, comment down below. Like, I'm telling you guys, everyone like watching this, I want you to know, like, it's happened to me so much, but I've still gotten my manifestation. Like, I really want this to be your sign. Like, please don't worry about spiraling or reacting or anything like that. It's just, you just need to get back on track. That's it. You just paused for a second. It's like you went on vacation. I mean, not a good feeling one, but now you're coming back. Okay. So I also want to address something. She got movement. She got a few things off her list, checked off her list. A long conversation with SP, which hasn't happened often, and him flirting with her, right? So is this the end? Obviously, this is not the end desire. This is not the end goal, but these are steps, right? That show her affirmations, her new story is conforming. So this is why it's so important to persist, because what happens with a lot of people is they'll see some movement, and then it'll feel like they're dealing with the new version and the old version, on and off, hot and cold, right? And then people get so frustrated, and they're like, this is not what I wanted. Like, yeah, of course I want to talk and to see them, but I want more. Like, I want marriage, let's say, right? Or I want a family with this person, or I want a commitment with this person. I didn't just want the conversation, right? Where I know I can already hear everyone like saying, but what about the end goal? Like, that's not the end goal. Well, this is the bridge of incidents that gets you guys there. Some people don't experience a bridge of incidents. Some people do. Some people get hot and cold behavior. When you do get hot and cold behavior, what do? You persist. You do not allow the 3D to get to you, because 3D is still trying to conform. How can I explain this? Like, let's say you want you want to experience a brand new house, your dream house, right? And think of this in specific person terms, okay? Think of this when you're manifesting love or marriage or amazing relationship. So think of this person as your dream house, right? While you're manifesting and while you're intending and while you're having a strict mental diet, shifting the thoughts, changing your stories slowly but surely, right? You are building this dream house, let's say, dream person. So if it was a house, you wouldn't get angry at the workers or the contractors, like, why do you only have like the walls painted? Why isn't my furniture in there yet? Why can't you do it all in one day? You know, why did it take like more than a day to get the roof on? Like, you wouldn't be doing that, right? Because you know that there's a process. Like, we're still living in this like 3D reality, and there's stuff that needs to be done like step by step, right? So when it comes to people, it's the same thing, but because in our mind people seem harder, right? Like, I know everyone talks about like everyone's you pushed out, like all the videos on YouTube say, why can't you guys just affirm and get to the bottom of it, like get your end goal, right? I hear it all the time, but it's not that easy. Like, I understand you guys when you come to me and you're like, Ani, I feel like everyone knows how to do it and is getting their manifestations, but I'm not. Well, no, like, I don't want you guys to fall for like everyone is getting their manifestations right away. Like, everyone goes through a process. Everyone has ups and downs, emotions, like crazy emotions. Like, sometimes you feel like you're hitting a brick wall, like when you're manifesting. So please don't think that like it's all a piece of cake and it's like the easiest thing in the world. You have stories about your specific people that you're manifesting in your mind already. You have assumptions about them. And even if you haven't had a relationship with them, if you just think about manifesting a person, for you it seems hard because your whole life you've been thinking, well, people have their own opinions and free will. Like, how would I be able to like influence that person's brain, right? If you guys resonate with me, comment down below, because this is how I would feel every time I would watch like videos left and right, like years ago when I was learning law of assumption, and I would hear those people be like, why can't you guys just affirm and get what you want? Like, why is it so hard for you to understand how law of assumption or law of attraction works? It's not that easy. You have thoughts in your mind already set in place. To change those thoughts, you kind of have to like condition yourself otherwise. You have to literally reprogram your brain and your thoughts. It's not like a one-day thing, you know? So if any of you have ever watched something like that and felt frustrated, like, oh, maybe something is wrong with me, I can't get it that quick like other people are not, like, they're not reprogramming their brain in 24 hours. Maybe you're affirming for some stuff and you're seeing evidence of it, but to recreate a person, to go from one assumption about a person to a completely opposite assumption about a person, the same person, it's not easy. So I give props to all of you trying this, attempting this for yourself. This is you're on your journey, and I'm proud of every single one of you doing all the work. I love every single one of you, seriously. Every time I read the comments, like, I'm so appreciative of you guys. And I remember when I was on that journey, like, everything I say in these videos, you guys, it's literally because I remember when I was on that journey and things weren't working out like as fast enough for me. And I was so frustrated with myself and I would beat myself up over it. I used to think something was wrong with me. Like, how is it I can manifest one thing, but I couldn't manifest this SP? Or like, I'm sure you all have those thoughts. So we are here to help. Again, you guys, that client I shared the story from, we had one-on-one sessions together, and she did the Manifest Your SP Now course, and she saw like extreme movement with her specific person in 2 days. That's what she wrote in her success story. 2 days. It took her 2 days to get that long conversation and to get him flirting again with her. So, girl, if you're watching, first of all, I love you. Second of all, keep going. Keep going. You got this. This is the journey. This is what we, us manifestors do, us creators do, to get to the end result, to get your end desire, which if it's marriage, you keep persisting that everything's working out for me. Like, I'll give you guys some general affirmations and as a little bit of SP affirmations too, that I used to use, and I think I still use them. It's just all in my head. Everything's always working out for me. I am my SP's #1 priority. I am the love of my SP's life. SP is always thinking about me constantly. I see effort and action taken by SP. Specific person. Every time I say SP, it's specific person, you guys. Also, everything's always working out for me. I said that. I see evidence of my affirmations in my 3D reality. I see evidence of things working in my favor all the time. Everyone here in my 3D reality is here to help me get my manifestation. Everyone here in my 3D reality is here to help me, to show me my desires back. Everything I desire desires me. That's why you even have the desire, guys. Okay? So keep persisting, you guys. Keep persisting. I cannot tell you how important persisting is. Doesn't matter if you get the best behavior from SP. Doesn't matter if you're getting all this great evidence. You keep persisting. It doesn't even matter if you're getting no evidence. You keep persisting. 3D never take your cue from 3D. Never ever take your cue from 3D. 3D will always everything you guys put in, like the work, the affirmations, the mental diet changes, the reprogramming of the brain, all the I ams, everything you do, this is an investment. It's not like, oh, I said all these affirmations and then nothing happened in a week or two and like that was a waste of time. No, those are all investments. If you keep persisting, all of those affirmations will eventually show up. They will all show up. So keep on those thoughts. Okay, guys? All right, guys. So personal success story of mine. You guys probably can like already guess what it's about. I will try to make future videos about SP successes, but this happened so recently. Like, I just want to share it with you. In the last video, I think it was not the last video, the one before the last. So not last Friday, but the Friday before. In that video, I shared how I won about $6,000 in a jackpot. And you guys have probably heard about the $12,000 jackpot and the $7,000 jackpot. Well, recently, on the weekend, in one day, okay, in one day, I hit a $1,500 jackpot, a $1,600 jackpot, and a $2,000 jackpot, all in one day, you guys, less than 24 hours. So $1,500, $1,600, and $2,000 jackpot. And everyone in my circle of friends and family and everyone that was there was just looking at me like, Ani, how do you do it? How do you do it? I don't talk about law of assumption with them. And they just look at me like, do you know something? Like, do you know like these secret like things to click on the slot machines to get it? I'm like, no, it's literally you have to affirm it. You have to claim it, you guys. So let me see if I can show you pictures, because I know people are like, well, did she really hit it or is she just saying it? I'm always really hitting them, you guys. Okay, here's the first one. Can you see? I don't know if you can see. I don't know how you do this. Well, that one's the 1,600 one. You know what? Go on our TikTok, create your future. we will be sharing the jackpot wins on our TikTok. So it's at Create Your Future. So yeah, you guys, why am I sharing all these jackpot wins with you? It's not to like brag or anything. It's literally because I want all of you to share that with me. Like, I want to see in the comments that you guys are getting manifestations. You guys are seeing like all your affirmations manifesting. You guys are seeing changes in your financial situation. You guys are seeing changes in your relationships. You guys are seeing changes at work. Like, I literally want to hear that from you guys. And I want you guys to also practice this too. It's how do I win them? I affirm, and I would affirm so much when I didn't believe it, because I didn't just start believing I win jackpots, right? And that's the same thing with you guys when you're manifesting a specific person. You don't just believe like in that moment your affirmations, right? Oh, my specific person loves me and adores me and I'm their number one priority. You may not be in that moment. So your brain will be like, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're not a priority. What are you talking about? Like, are you crazy? You're delusional. That's what happens in your brain when you affirm things that aren't already happening in 3D, but even though you're affirming them as though they're happening. So your brain's going to like kind of try to make sense of all of it, but you need to be really indifferent to that and keep persisting it, because your subconscious mind does not know whether you're saying the truth, like it's really happening, that's your affirmation is real, or you're daydreaming or visualizing or pretending. And to be honest with you, your subconscious doesn't really care. It's literally like, just feed me what you want to see. I'll project it out in your 3D universe and you'll experience it. That's it. I'll say it again. Your subconscious mind is literally like, hey, you, God of your reality, feed me, repeat to me what you want to see in your reality, and I will project it into your universe so you experience that. But it doesn't happen instantly. Some things do. Things you don't have resistance towards, they happen fast. Like seeing a rainbow colored car, right? Those may happen quick because or maybe, I hope you're not, but you're not sitting there, oh my God, where's this rainbow car? Like, this is life or death. You're not doing that, right? But for a specific person, you probably are. You're like, oh my God, they'll never choose me, because history has shown itself and they didn't choose me in the past. So why would they choose? No, they don't have free will. They don't have free will. Only you have free will. Remember, they are not separate than you. Thought transmission is real. When you affirm it, they get the message. They may not show it right away, but they get the message. Your subconscious gets the message. Repetition. It will project it back out into your universe, so you must experience your desire. Desires and negative thoughts too, so watch out for those, because there's no judgment. Your subconscious will not say, oh, Ani thought a negative thought, we're not going to project that out into her universe. We're only going to project out the positive things. No, it doesn't care. It's like, you're God. You are God. Like, literally, whatever you command and tell me, I'm going to project it out in your reality. Okay? So this is why everything is neutral. Everything is meaningless until you attach meaning to it, until you attach assumptions, beliefs. All of your commands, all of your thoughts, all of your beliefs will be projected out into your 3D reality. So you always want to feed your subconscious the good stuff, the stuff you want to experience. Okay? You guys, I want every one of you to experience movement with your specific person, like this client did in this success story. She experienced it in 2 days after the course, the Manifest Your SP Now course. So if you are interested in any of my courses, the Manifest Your SP Now course or the Remove the Third Party course, it's going to be in the link in the description box down below. If you are interested in one-on-one coaching with me or any of our other coaches, link is going to be in the description box down below. If you just want to try this out on your own, I love that. I intend you see movement, and I intend everyone watching this video sees movement in their manifestations. I intend everyone is abundant. I intend all of you are winning jackpots. I intend all of you are receiving unexpected money, large sums of money. I intend everyone is in the best communication with their loved ones. And I will see you guys in the next video.